I should be playing more roguelikes, but for some reason I just can't take that last step.
Roguelikes just don't really interest me.
Yeah. It's gotta be the same concept as randomizers, but I just want to play randomizers.
Well, the randomness of the roguelike doesn't bother me. It's just the... I don't know. I like randomizers because it's a structure I'm familiar with elements changed up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like experiencing something I know in a new way. But a roguelike, it tends to have the whole world be procedurally generated. And not only is it different every time, it's usually not interesting because procedurally generated stuff, just by its nature, is not going to be as interesting as something handcrafted.
As
Yeah,
promised,
it's true.
I'm in the process of securing your ferry tickets right now. Should be smooth sailing.
I admit I didn't expect Dino to secure us a ship.
Alright, let's catch that.
Well, must be pretty connected if
Why did
he
that
can
guy
pull
sound
some
like a...
strings around an Imperial embargo.
Yeah, that guy's one artful
like a
artisan.
wise talking 50s guy.
He might be a wise talking 50s guy.
Say, what gives?
Why is my sprint button not sprinting? That was annoying.
Were you in a don't you dare run here area?
Yeah, but if you didn't press the sprint button, you went way too slow. This place is rather nice during the day. Well, I said I would get this cat of fish, so I'm getting this cat of fish. Ooh.
So I figured out how to get wine out of that split box without spilling any of it.
Yeah.
How's that?
You open the cap and then you tilt it port side.
It's just fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fish.
Big port side. Not pun intended.
Oh,
Hello. Which one's port? Is that the right?
left.
Left? I never can remember port and starboard and
Just remember that port and left both have 4 letters. And then by process elimination, the rest of that sentence that I don't need to say.
I thought the opposite of starboard was larboard.
Ah, the line's gonna snap!
Well, you were wrong.
All
for
right,
thinking that.
this
You were
one's
wrong.
perfect.
I got a fish for the cat.
Oh.
Can you eat it yourself?
Potentially.
About time for a new line, ain't it?
About time for a
new
line, ain't it?
Yeah, I don't think I could have caught the fish I needed for this quest during the nighttime. So if I wanted to get that quest done, I had to wait until the daytime.
You know, I think I can make a general blanket statement that I don't like voices when somebody's doing a voice.
It's
Well, I
probably
guess
fair.
okay. I guess it's fine in like Simpsons or something, but when it's like a serious show or game or whatever, like just use your own voice for the most part. When it just sounds like, oh, I'm gonna do the gruff guy, it just doesn't sound realistic like a real gruff guy does.
No. The Final Fantasy prequel thing that I showed you, it was obviously some guy in his mid-30s doing a gruff guy voice.
I guess it can be done well on second thought, like Troy Baker doing like a southern voice, like for for Joel.
Here
in
you
the
go.
Last
Caught
of Us.
fresh. What?
Doesn't sound like
You
he's
don't
doing
like
the voice
fish?
so much.
Oh, you only like cooked fish. All right.
That is one spoiled ass cat.
The hell is the mother of
Cat?
pearl?
Did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Talking about our cats or something in the game?
The one in the game. She wanted Michael to catch a fish. so he
Welcome to
did.
Golden Key.
And then she's like, no, I want it to be cooked.
Not only that, but the fish they actually caught for him,
Yeah.
he didn't want that fish. He wanted a specific
Not the
fish.
right fish.
What?
Nope.
I think fish is my new favorite. So we can take steak off the table from now on. Whoa!
Hey, do you serve anything a cat might like?
That the best pickup line you've got?
What? No, there's this cat over there.
I'm only teasing. I have a feeling I know the feline you've got in mind. Let me whip something up.
That sounds like a
Paying
pickup line.
customers come first, though, and someone just ordered the last fish on hand.
Bend over
Would
and I'll
you
whip
mind
something
catching
up.
another one of these while I make their meal?
Have to catch another fish?
She wearing like a polo shirt.
Wait,
You
wait.
hate polo shirts.
I hate polo shirts. You don't usually see them in video games.
You hate a lot of different kinds of shirts. Like
Yeah,
turtlenecks.
I hate turtlenecks. I hate polo shirts.
You hate jumpers. Oh,
I don't hate jumpers.
you don't? You used to.
I like that one you got me.
Yeah. I
It
think
is-
you were thinking of like,
I don't like big old, thick, ugly sweaters.
yeah.
I don't think this is a polo shirt.
Yeah, it just kind of looked like it from that one view.
It looks like a
Might
pretty
be more like
traditional.
a blouse or something.
Fish is my new favorite. So we can take steak off the table from now on.
I think it's like impossible for somebody to look attractive wearing a company polo shirt.
Can't beat fish fresh.
Some solid color with a logo on it. It's just, I don't know, it's just so ugly. Like on everyone.
It's possible, but it makes things harder.
Remember Jennifer Aniston's character in Office Space? Was she wearing a polo shirt in that? I wonder if she had to have all those buttons on. Oh, I
Oh.
just realized you had a Mia on you.
Mm-hmm.
Good girl.
I can't remember.
Feels
if
nice
it
here.
was a polo shirt or just a regular t-shirt.
I don't think it was a regular t-shirt. I think it was one of those company shirts.
And then she got a talking to for only wearing the minimum number of required buttons.
That was a good movie.
That was a good movie. I didn't even realize until recently that it was made by Mike Judge, and that he's the guy who played her boss.
We
Respool
go in
the line
here,
before
then
it's too
change
late.
the line.
Wait, why are you fishing again?
She wants another fish so she can cook the fish I had.
What? Is it just like as payment, or is it actually required for what she's going to do?
The quest says catch another fish, so I'm catching another fish.
That is the extent of your knowledge of this quest. Oh, that was anticlimactic.
I think I can,
Maybe you can catch one of those birds.
it's probably easier than catching one of these fish.
Just makes the bait float above the water instead of beneath.
I sent you a cute one of her that was like a failed, didn't meet the passport requirements one. Got her hands in the air and she's looking at the camera at you.
Aww.
Oh.
Wait, you've already submitted them?
Well, I started to. It was like the very first page. With
Aww.
with the passport photo thing, and it's just, I guess, computer analyzed. It just kind of shows you like whether they accept it or not. And then it wasn't until I was almost to the payment screen that it suddenly said that it was like,
Did Dad reply?
yeah, he said he would be sending it, and if they lose it, we'll apply for another one.
Yeah.
Your mum was gonna apply for one before. It will be a while.
Why can't we just send the one she has, and then if it gets lost, then apply for another one?
That's
what's,
like, yeah, that's what your
what's-
dad suggested.
what's the difference
you did
to
good.
her? Unless she thinks she'll need it in the time it takes to get another one.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a big ask, Sarah just do whatever she feels comfortable with.
Why do they want the original? Like,
They always want original copies.
what's the benefit of that?
I guess so they can make sure it's not forged or something. I don't know.
Hey,
Bye, Mia.
I mean, do they really have like a lot of high-tech watermarks and stuff on them to
I don't know.
make it hard to counterfeit them?
Kind of does look like they do. At least mine does. It's on like a really weird paper with loads of like squiggly lines, kind of.
I mean, if it requires that, if they require them from the parents of the parent who lives in a different country, then how would they even know if it's legitimate or not? Like, what if it comes from, like,
Well, it's an embassy, so I mean, I'm sure they're used to seeing different things from different countries, but I know what you mean. It's like, surely they don't have any like exact standard to measure it against.
yeah. Like, what if it's from one of those weird
Welcome to
tiny
Golden
countries
Key.
nobody's ever heard of in Africa?
Mm.
Do they really have
They
that
have to phone
memorized?
up their embassy and find out.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Mother of Pearl. Allow me to take your order. You do know this is a restaurant.
You do know this is a video game where I can't actually get hungry.
what's happening?
That's a good question. It's like this is the first time you open up your map and they've got a lot of catching up to do.
Thank you for your patronage.
Right. Okay, where's the give
Welcome
fish
back.
to person button?
We use the freshest fish in every dish.
Is there a talk button?
There is, I did it, and then the map opened up and a bunch of things started blinking.
Try talking
Here
again.
is the local lineup. We have a
Eat.
sumptuous selection.
You sure you got the right fish?
I'm not sure of anything.
Thank you for your patronage.
I'm kind of given nothing here. It just it says give fish to. Is this Cacturna? There's a quest thing there.
Maybe Cacturna is the cat.
The quest thing is right by her. Do I go in here or something?
Oh yeah, go talk to her from behind there.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't. It's that little diamond. Click quest there, yeah. Hit X.
Great! I'll start on it right away. You know, this is really thoughtful of you, but be warned. Cats are clingy, and they're notoriously picky eaters, too.
Picky eaters. You don't say.
When it comes to food, felines are quite finicky. So you are wise to entrust the cooking to me. Here.
I hated just about everything about that conversation.
All right, here you go. You're one spoiled cat.
Aww, I think he likes you.
I guess.
Clawed his way into a heart. Might keep on clinging. Forever.
The cat gave me dragon scales.
And that guy gave you a pun.
He gave me a bun. So I can get on a boat, or I can. Which is the main story quest? Which is the optional stuff?
Welcome to Golden Key.
But anyway, I did the only important quest in the game.
What's this missing required payment token nonsense?
Yeah, that's the message you gave me when I tried to pay the property tax. I thought maybe you could make more sense.
You
of
guys
my
ready to
tax
set
if you
sail?
went with me.
Did you enter the expiration date? On the right.
Relax. I'm not trying to rush you or nothing.
I'm surprised he gave us one of his pieces, just like that.
Maybe.
Already? The ship
Well,
won't arrive
I,
till tomorrow.
I
How about you
entered all my
find a
card
place to spend the
details
night?
And it took me to this page and it deleted all my card details.
Okay.
Ugh, I'm all sticky and gross.
Woohoo! About time!
But they just don't want our money.
Was this from your laptop?
Mm.
You
What
did
the
some
hell?
shit, and I guess that's cool.
What was that about? My level's just doubled.
Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe you level up in the field, but it like stores them, and you don't actually apply them until you rest somewhere or something.
No, I think I got plenty of experience out in the field.
But did you level up?
I only got up to level 3.
So you did level up.
Yeah.
Then I don't know.
It's just so confusing. Oh, cutscene is happening.
Look how pre-rendered that cutscene is.
They're undoing his rather pre, isn't it?
It's pre as fuck.
Should I pick up a 208 number?
Huh?
208 number?
You got a call?
This is Sarah.
Oh, dear.
I've been picking up more calls lately because I'm getting things from my company.
When you say 208, you mean area code or
Yeah.
the? I don't know where that is. For me, it always says. Almost always anyway says the status from.
Oh, it would if it was on my home screen, but it doesn't exist anywhere. I'm texting our friends about Cameron's inability to smile in photos.
Hey,
It does suck.
morning.
You got a headache, like a migraine?
My eyebrow's been twitching all day.
Oh.
On the plus side, I think the bubble is gone from my ear, so that's one
Where's
smaller
Specs?
thing to worry about.
Should be back any minute now.
One less thing. This hotel looks nice, but also doesn't have very much privacy.
What's that look for?
It's in all the papers.
What is?
Insomnia Falls.
What? That's your idea of a joke?
I need you to calm down so I can explain.
I'm as calm as I'm gonna get.
There was an attack. The Imperial Army has taken the Crown City. As treaty room tempers flared, blast lit the night sky. When the smoke about the Citadel had cleared, the king was found dead.
What the fuck is
No,
Scott
wait.
talking about?
Hold on.
I don't know.
We had no way of knowing
What?
No.
Knowing what?
that the signing was last night. That
But
insomnia.
the wedding.
What is
of
insomnia?
Fisher.
I know.
I guess
That was the plan.
the
Yet the reports of the invasion were
city?
all the same. How could every headline in the kingdom be wrong?
Lies. If only.
What's the headline saying?
his dad said,
What else do we know?
you missed
Then we can't be sure until we see
someone
it with our
getting
own eyes.
getting force
That
lightning.
means we go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
Shut up, skinny one.
No
Turn
one cares
back.
what you have to say. You don't even live.
You don't live for.
Yeah.
His hair doesn't ever seem to move. It just looks like a hair-shaped helmet.
He seems to have the jankiest animations out of anyone.
And he's the mainest of the characters.
Yeah. Which is very unfortunate.
So if his dad died, does that mean he's the king now?
It might.
I hope everyone's okay.
Does that mean we're all gonna be really emo for a while?
You mustn't lose faith.
With that hair, did you expect anything
Stop a
else?
fleet of Imperial dreadnoughts?
Just give it a rest.
My old man had plenty of
Grading
faith.
on a curve.
The Empire lied. They betrayed us.
Conjecture gets us nowhere. We're searching for truth.
All you'll find are lies.
Yeah, with the way you conjecture.
Let's cease fire.
Oh.
Well, all that dialogue went only halfway to the spot that we were supposed to go to.
So if you'd driven twice as fast, it would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the size of those things.
You
Imperial
look at that.
dreadnoughts. They transport soldiers, namely the Magitech infantry.
The robots.
Mass-produced humanoid weapons of warfare, to be more precise.
It doesn't look like they'll be signing that peace treaty.
In that picture you sent, that girl, my chest is sticking out over the top. It looks way hairier.
Up ahead!
Huh. I never looked that close yet. I would look for her.
They've set up an inspection point.
If the road ahead's blocked, then we find a way around.
I can take him.
Yeah, just keep hitting the dodge button whenever they attack.
I guess Insomnia is just the name of the city or something.
I gotta confess.
I'm glad the story's actually starting now.
So the story so far is you're a prince, your
Let's
dad's
make
the
a
king,
detour.
your dad's dead.
There ought to be a decent bunch for
somebody
time
lightnings
ahead.
him.
No, he lightnings someone else who then stabbed him.
Ah,
Also, I'm getting married.
that's right. But why did you leave?
To meet my bride,
There they are.
wife.
Want to take
Oh,
them
so
out?
she wasn't in the kingdom where you started?
Scrap heaps are gonna wish they had a treaty to protect him.
Was saying, was that old?
Want some?
I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, just attack his guy.
So do you have the same weapon throughout the whole game? or-
I think they upgrade, but you have the same weapon types. I think this has an Epic 8 thing where you get spell charges.
And you have to junction them? Please tell me there's no junction.
I don't know anything about junctioning, but that was a terrible system. I hope they never bring it back to anything.
Think if I was to farm 99 of every spell.
Why is the left button not doing anything? I was just standing there like an idiot when I was... No, I mean left. I was holding left. My character was just standing it there like his hat. How do you play this game? Where's this?
There's no way that wine isn't about to spell.
That's good. Is this the game? So far I've been way more engaged in the picture. Move, please.
So long! Look, you got a 7-hit combo.
Yeah, great. I held down the attack button.
You got a
Oh,
D
second.
and it's an F.
I don't know what they expect from me.
So it's supposed to finesse better.
That's such a great story.
Where do they keep coming from?
Can't imagine what it's like inside.
We should seek a vantage point. The hill.
What? The fuck was that? Why did you switch targets from the guy I was about to hit? I just died. Is that it? A sniper or something? Oh, it's
So these are
literally
MTs.
Empty humanoid soldiers. Soulless. Merciless.
Seems useless. I hate this combat system. It's like if you took an action game and then removed all responsiveness. Like, I honestly feel like there's nothing I can do that contributes to battle.
What's wrong with it? What would you change about it?
I would scrap the entire thing and steal the source code for Ocarina of Time.
Pretty bad.
I got the drain lines.
Oh, that's pretty early in the game.
Definitely is.
You got your 200 for
Yeah. I can't control the gameplay anyways. So I may as well use the thing that hits the hardest.
Discussions between the two nations, all provisional terms have been suspended in light of recent developments. Moreover, in the wake of the news of King Regis's death, we've now
The king's name is
word
Regis.
that Crown Prince Noctis and the Oracle
Philbin.
Lunafreya have also been
Doesn't
pronounced
Regis mean
dead.
king?
I guess so.
Don't bother!
Regicide means killing a king, so you can only connect the dots.
Well, I killed 20 men.
And you have 0 casualties to show for it.
That's what happens when
Hello?
they're equipped with BB guns.
You made it.
The hell's going on?
Where are you?
Outside the city, with no way back in.
Makes sense.
Makes sense? Are you serious? What about any of this makes sense? The news just told me I'm dead, along with my father and Luna.
Listen, I'm heading out to Hammerhead.
Gonna
About
knock
the
back
king.
a couple of brewskis.
It's true. If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me. Get moving.
I think I'd rather play as this guy than Vine and maybe Titus. But I'd still rather play as the PlayStation heroes than this guy.
Marshall.
And I'd way rather play as the SNES
Said he'd be in Hammerhead.
heroes than any of them.
You didn't like Vaughn?
And the
Are you
king.
serious?
From Legend of Legaia?
No, from FF12. It's like this.
I didn't even know that there was another Vaughn.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about the characters in 12.
a lot of them are great. The one that they force you to play as is not. Okay, so do I get that experience or what? I can't get me experience. Oh, here we go. It's just waiting on me. I don't understand anything.
Nor shall you.
I kind of feel like they're adding systems so you can go, ooh, pretty, ooh, pretty, ooh, pretty, and none of them actually mean anything.
None of them are actually pretty.
Hi, hungry. I'm Dad. Hmm.
Don't suppose the Crown's Guard is still active.
I wouldn't count on it. Not with the Marshal out here.
I wonder how things are in the city.
There should be reports before long.
Yeah, something this big can't go ignored.
And what about us? What do we do?
We make for Hammerhead now, and figure the rest out later. Got a message from my sister. She's with refugees bound for Lestalem.
Well, at least Iris is okay.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like everyone else was so lucky, though.
We'd best make haste. Noct won't be dead forever.
No going back. Only ways forward.
No going back. Let's go. Hey.
Glad y'all made it. No weather for driving, that's for sure.
Oh, thanks.
Where's Core?
Left to see to business. And left y'all a message with Pawpaw.
Pawpaw.
Yeah.
Boss ain't sat still 1 second since he heard y'all were coming.
It's just your way.
You missed girl petting dog.
Crystal and the King's Ring.
That
What
took
they
about
been
3
after
minutes.
all along.
The dog must
So
have really
all
loved
talk of
that.
peace was merely a pretext.
They played my father for a fool. Don't kid yourself.
He was a fool.
Reggie wasn't born yesterday. Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, though, well, he just wasn't enough.
Yeah, I got that from losing hand.
You need something else, you talk to Core. I can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
What?
Have you liked any of the songs so far?
I like the song that plays when you fish.
Isn't it silent when you fish?
No, there's like this.
I don't like that at all.
I can't remember how it goes. It says "Speak to Sid."
I wonder if Nobu did any of this music for this game.
I think he's just done.
Cora left a message. Said he'll wait for you in the tombs. They're to the northwest of here. That's a short ways past the outpost.
Well,
Find that first.
I was told that you can upgrade my weapons.
Interesting toy you got there.
This? It's just something we picked up
hell
after
is
taking out
that?
some Imperials.
Well, I'll be Crown City made. If you like, I can make this puppy better. Give it more oomph.
How?
Can you get rid of
mod
all
it
those
for
heavy
you.
bits?
Mod it?
Look, I got diddly squat to do what with Cindy taking care of the garage. If you can find the parts, I can do the work for you.
Crafting.
Oh, crafting.
It was fine when, like, there were only 3 mobs and you needed one specific one, but in a game like this, I don't want to hunt down a specific kind of prairie dog to get the...
Proceed with thanks. Y'all just leave the rest to me.
Okay, well, like, it looks like I didn't have to actually do anything.
Remember,
I
practice
actually
makes
do
perfect.
I got 11 drain lances?
Damn. Are you gonna throw them at people or what?
That's actually stronger than my two-handed sword. Yeah. I didn't catch that. Yeah. I guess that's my go-to weapon then. ¿Dónde está mi cadro? ¿Dónde está mi cadro? Car.
Oh, I think you said gato.
Cadro.
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 You gotta roll those R's.
I can't roll my R's.
Donde está el carro?
Can I like... Yes, there's a teleport to car button. Dog.
Dog. 4 happy dogs.
You're not using it enough. You need to use it more.
They will have sealed off the city by now.
What do you think it's like inside?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
We'll see for ourselves in time.
Indeed. Merely a question of when.
Can't believe the crystal's gone.
The bastards took it all.
And we'll take it back.
This is far from over.
Hey, Nox, why don't we sleep there?
They got something special?
A safe place to spend the night? The demons will be coming out any minute.
I paused it for you. Something important happened.
As long as we keep moving, we'll be fine.
Aww. But how can you be sure?
What? The monsters got you scared?
Nah, monsters don't scare me. I ride with one every day.
You want to run that by me again?
The sun's gone down. Now might be a good time to consider where we'll set down for the night.
I'm with Iggy. So how about a breather?
So there you have a
Oh,
a tie wrap. $300 gil? Hell no.
Sure, we ain't got bed bugs or nothing.
How are you today?
She must know how you are today.
This taco shop sells potions and Phoenix Downs.
Till next
And
time.
not tacos.
Huh.
There's more dangerous things prowling about these days.
Welcome to the Crow's Nest. Can I take your order? So what would you like to know? Be careful.
Saw a Magitech trooper the other day. These dudes are downright insane.
Man, that smells good.
Should we fill up the gas tank now?
Well, look who it is. I really owe you boys one.
Make that two.
Can't seem to catch a break. Well, looks like they found another one.
Wait, found another what?
Tag. Us hunters keep them on our person at all times as identification.
What? In case you forget who you are?
More like so no one else forgets who they were.
Hunters lead a life of danger. Sometimes these tags are the only things that make it back in one piece. It's our job to deliver them to the families of the fallen. As it were, I came out here to do just that. If y'all happen to find any tags lying around out there, would you do me a favor and send them my way?
Yeah, sure.
Word is somebody spotted a tag around these parts. Try asking the local tipster. He'll point you in the right direction.
Those tags are heavy stuff.
They certainly carry emotional weight. We'd best find and return them.
And give the families peace of mind.
Let's start by following up on that hot tip.
Man, that smells good.
Welcome. You boys must be hungry. Happy to tell you about the area. Think you're up to the task? That's great. There's no wrong choice here. Take care out there.
There's more dangerous things prowling about these days.
I actually kind of dig this music.
Kind of what?
Dig this music.
The roads are perilous at night. Let us wait for morning.
I'll take the wheel from here.
So be it. I only ask you keep the recklessness to a minimum.
They gave me a quest that only comes out at night. And then chastised me for going out at night.
Noct, our bounty was last spotted somewhere around here. Shall we finish the job?
That's what we're here for.
No time like the present.
Then the game is afoot.
But not for long.
Out of my way, please.
Out of my please way.
Thing I need now. Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
What in the world?
Don't die on me.
Why?
Let nothing stand in your way.
I certainly did not. He's like completely whipping every attack. Unfortunately, I cannot find the stop the clicking attack button.
Here goes. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, they're imps.
Alright.
Yeah.
For a fight.
How can you play this game? Seriously. Oh, I definitely do. Far in advance, and nothing happens.
Here goes nothing. Let's finish it off. No holding back.
I'd like to wrap that up more quickly.
Oh.
She likes to eat and watch TV at the same time.
That's exactly what I look like to do.
She likes to also eat and watch TV at the same time.
Guess manual.
That was a hell of a U-turn. This thing has the turning radius of a god.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
What?
Like getting used to this now. I know what that shit is.
What are the vitamins for?
I think this one is mostly for iron.
Oh.
When they do her last and then they see her hemoglobin was low, so it's because of these red blood cells.
Mm-hmm.
Most babies, apparently breast milk has everything they need except iron, but most babies kind of like have enough reserve until they're weaned, but since she's preemie and she's growing faster rate, then I guess she needs it.
Yeah, makes sense. Being born early is hard.
we gotta get away from all the country
Welcome.
vibes?
Never, I think. I think this is just the game.
Welcome back.
I don't want to hear harmonica every time I go in somewhere.
Well, that's what they decided this Final Fantasy game is
Can
going to be.
I take your order?
Texas.
Alright. Oh,
These are some pretty tough customers.
You just put it in that wash basin.
well, it landed like this.
I'll just wash it. Put it in the basin and I'll wash it up when I do the rest. Oh, good girl.
Good luck to you. Good luck, boys.
So what did you get for doing that quest?
A bunch of money.
And what do you get with money?
Potions.
And what do you use potions for
Not dying.
while you're doing quests?
Yes.
It's the circle of Final Fantasy.
It's usually fine when the enemies that you fight drop money for you, but so far that hasn't been the case. Did you make enough for me? Awesome. Love those dumplings. Oh, it says quest is here. Does it only come out during the day or something? What? Ugh. Yeah, you've seen it before.
Seen it before, and I'll see it again.
I think the problem is that the weapons are kind of slow. So by the time the enemies are attacking, you're already stuck in an attack animation yourself.
What about using a lighter weapon?
I'm using a spear. That's the lightest weapon I have.
Still too slow, huh?
Yeah. So the quest marker is right here, right on this rock.
Do you look in the sky?
It's a goat.
There's a great goat in the sky.
That looks nice.
It's a good skybox.
Quests? I'm not seeing much information here, are you?
Can you select it and get, no? You hit right on it? Okay, the hunter slaying herd. So maybe we're just supposed to recognize.
Oh, it's only active during the daytime. There we go.
Okay.
So
hit the wake me up in 8 hours button.
I'll be doing this quest in the meantime. I don't like how often that they go, oh, you should be doing this thing right now.
I turn it down a degree. It's really hot in the bedroom.
Oof.
That was a good burp.
Good job.
Yeah.
Golf clap.
Clap, clap, clap. We're gonna have to get like a window unit or something for that. What's gonna be her nursery? It's just gonna sleep in there. It's so hot.
Really? It's like not even a full story above the ground floor.
I guess it's, yeah, it's to do with, I guess it's like.
Oh, you know what it is?
House as well.
You know why it's so hot in that room?
Why?
Because it's right above the animal room. It's really hot in
So
there.
even before Chelsea lived there, it was really hot in there. I don't think it's really just that.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want it to overheat. Apparently that's one of the big risk factors for kids.
I think probably there's a lot of sun in there. I bet that doesn't help. Maybe if you
Yeah, that's what I mean, like it's on the south side.
if you pulled the blinds, it would make a big difference.
Yeah. Still.
But yeah, I don't know. Window units are just so
I know that
ugly.
way, but better than her overheating.
We can just turn the AC down more.
Yeah,
It'd be colder in the rest of the house.
Are you ready for this?
Let's do it.
It gets worse every time.
It's like your wheels actually turn sideways.
The quest is over there. Can I get over there? Is it better if I just hop out of the car? Yeah, it's better if I just hop out of the car.
You can't drive off road.
My drive options are this button or this button.
You can't steer?
No. My only steering options are if I'm in a fork, I can choose which of the forks I go down.
So your car is basically a train.
Yeah.
Except in cutscenes, probably.
I'm not liking the car system at all.
In cutscenes, it goes full Dukes of Hazzard.
Have we noticed it in cutscenes yet?
Not yet, but I'm sure it's coming. And I've
Yes.
never watched an episode of Dukes of Hazzard, but somehow I know.
It came from
I think
there.
there's a Dodge Charger in that show. The original. Oh. It came from outer space. Something, dog?
I'm picking up dog tags.
Do you have a flashlight on your chest?
Yes, I have a flashlight on my chest.
What do you think you are, Master Chief?
You made that joke last time.
Who just past me think he is? A comedian? Was I drunk when I made that joke?
You might have been.
Maybe this way?
I don't even have to mind this game. I just press the pickup button and I pick stuff up.
Stay sharp.
The attack line is still not
Enemies out of the top.
Did that guy just tell his sword to stay sharp?
Oh, that's the worst weapon I've seen so far. Yeah. fucking...
Let's be done with this riffraff.
I think we can handle this.
Don't let up now.
None the worse for wear.
I think I set everything on fire. Hey! What are you guys doing?
Food's done.
Love food.
Food's done, Sarah. Oh my god, that's hot.
So what's next? Ask around a little?
It's up to Noct.
Yeah, it needs to cool down before you bite into it. Deliver the dog tag. Just once I want to play a big epic game where you don't end up having to be a delivery boy.
Well, we're the ones that found the dog tag.
Found one already, huh? You
And now
done
you're
good.
delivering it.
Just picking up the pieces, I guess.
Well, try to keep your spirits up. Even though I ain't one to talk, I beat myself up over the lives of the hunters I couldn't save. That's what each one of these tags means to me. They hurt. But if I let that grief keep me from looking for them, then their tags and their lives will be forgotten forever. And that'd hurt more than anything.
Yeah, guess you're right.
And that's why I tell all my hunters to collect any tag they see. And I expect you boys to go out and do the same.
And I expect you to bite me.
Got him.
Got him.
We got experience. Oh, got a lot of high potions from that. But I don't have the option to level up that experience. What's going on there? Where's my car? Ugh. Just down south, I guess.
Way on down south.
Okay, so I can't actually drive my car right now. But if I hit auto...
You can just warp.
No. Where is this? Okay, a bit up. So just go a bit up. There. Okay. So I have to tell him where on the map I want to go. I can't do it myself.
Isn't it weird that we still don't have a decent Back to the Future game?
You don't like the one for the NES?
There's the NES one, which obviously sucks, and there's one that I played the first chapter of, which is like a Telltale Adventure sort of a game. I don't think it's actually by Telltale, but it's that type of game. But I want to like drive a DeLorean that can actually go 88 miles an hour on like a real DeLorean. unless you do a motor swap. In the movie, they swapped a Porsche motor into it.
So it's gotta be daytime right now, right?
Looks pretty daytime-ish.
The clock says 6. Here we
I
go.
think the clock is just telling you what you want to hear.
Well, I definitely don't want to hear that 6 in the morning.
It's also bad at knowing what you want.
We're in the money. We're in
What?
Oh my god.
money.
No? Hold?
I don't think anybody knows the rest of the lyrics to that song.
This button? What the fuck? How do you stealth? Fuck it. I don't care.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum.
Seems we found what we were looking for.
It's not taking any damage. It's level 5.
I love their hit.
10.
Seems like you ought to be winning. Maybe you need to attack a different one.
Duly noted.
The square didn't work.
Nope. I mean, it's because I'm stuck in the attack animation. But like,
So you can't cancel an attack with a block.
nope. The house is warp shit.
On cover! How are we?
Getting by.
Why aren't you doing any damage? It's actually doing a lot more damage than the spear was.
So maybe they're just very strong against pierce damage.
Focus knocked! Take him out one at a time!
Yeah, they don't
You
have one at a
focus.
time.
No way.
Are they killing or something? Oh. Yeah, every time I attack, I have to do this huge wind-up animation. And every time they attack, they just move their head a bit. You just attack.
Can chew.
Any ideas? Anyone?
Do something.
Don't die on me.
Ready for this?
Not bad. What? He moved forward and that stun locked me.
Oh, that's cool. How did you do that?
I blocked.
So maybe you need to not just attack over and over again, but wait until they attack and then block at the right time and then give yourself a window.
They're so fickle about... Like, what is that? Why are you telling me to press triangle with that? Yeah, that's how it didn't work very well.
Well, he didn't take damage, and he did.
What is that?
Something you can warp up there. Oh, you got health for that?
I don't know.
Oh!
Yeah, I got a. Oh, MP.
So at any point in the battle, you could say, "Hey, warp here, and they'll give you a bonus."
Oh my god. Oh, you can lock on. It's probably helpful.
Pronto, look alive.
What even hit me there?
Biggie, go for it! Uh-huh.
Agnes! Heads now!
Didn't like that one very much.
So you can call on your allies to do an attack whenever you want.
It needs like a bar.
Okay. So it's on a cooldown now.
Something like that.
Cover! You've got all those arms at your disposal. Use them.
Oh, hi there, opening.
I hate this game.
Yeah.
All right, boys, we're in the home stretch.
Ugh.
That was a close one.
Too close for comfort.
Did not like that.
Uncomfortable just being alive.
So where is my car? We're gonna just teleport to my car.
Has Square Enix ever published a game where you drive a car?
I'm out of breather.
They have to have made a racing game. We're going back into the diner. Talk, please.
Welcome.
I had to press the talk button 4 times.
You're alive.
In the alpha build, you had to press it 9 times. So you should be thankful.
I won't
You boys must be hungry. Think you're
So I can
up to
redo
the
old
task?
hunts, but for much less reward.
Thanks for your business.
Why are his eyebrows weird looking?
What a breath of fresh air.
I don't know anything. Alright, where's that taco stand?
How are you today?
I need some potions.
Thank you!
Fully restores HP and MP, regenerates half of maximum MP. What does that mean?
Then, yeah, that sounds a little contradictory.
It does.
Bye now!
I've got plenty of money now. Looks like the only quest left is the, I assume, a main story quest. This game is so weird.
This looks like my pot is just slightly too small for 2 whole things of chicken broth. So I have to just make like a half of one. It all fits in there, just barely, but once you start cooking, it bubbles over.
Maybe you could cut it with some water instead.
No.
No.
The day that I water down my chicken noodle soup and dumplings is the day that I stop believing in America.
America. Do you remember how much one of those chicken broth containers costs?
No, I have a bad habit of not looking at the price of things. I'm gonna say probably less than $10 though.
I should hope so. Jeez. Oh, that dumpling is so good. Am I really playing a Final Fantasy game right now?
Would you feel more at home if we were playing the airship music from Final Fantasy IV?
Boo, 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 boo.
No, that's the big whale music.
Yeah, that's the first song I came to my head.
Bum, 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 ba-dum. It's a really boring song, actually. Overall, it's a great soundtrack, but that one song is pretty forgettable. The only thing I can think of that's worse than that is the dwarves music. That's awful.
What about that one cutscene song?
That doesn't even count as a song.
It's in the soundtrack. There's always one song like that in the soundtrack, and I don't understand what they're doing with it. Is this why games take hundreds of hours to complete nowadays?
Please tell me we aren't going to be playing this game 100 hours from now, in game time.
It's a modern RPG, so I can only imagine that's the case. How many hours did it take for you to complete Breath of the Wild?
Well, this must be the outpost Sid mentioned. Looks like a hub for hunters.
Maybe they know something.
At first I was playing with Sarah, so I can only play it when we were both in the mood. And that lasted like a year.
Across the land, still of blossoms from Tenebrae can be seen displayed in memoriam. With no remains to mourn, throngs have gathered in Altisha to pay their respects.
Really hard to keep
Men
track of the
offering
time.
prayers at a vigil
Well,
held
there's
before the wedding
a
bed
timer in
Lady
there.
Luna Freya went to wear. While some hold out
I didn't
hope
look
the
at it.
oracle still lives, a grim silence continues to linger.
That's on you then.
Howdy, boys. If y'all happen to stumble across another
On me,
tag
guy,
out there in the field, do me a favor and bring it my way.
I guess I gained another quest. What?
Your Highness, I'm glad you're safe.
Monica, where are all the others?
Most of the Crown's Guard didn't make it. It was all we could do to escort Lady Iris out of the city. Dustin is with her as we speak, seeing her the rest of the way to Lestalem.
I owe you guys big time.
Head for the royal tomb. The Marshal awaits.
Oh, that was good.
Is that milk?
Yes. But when I said that was good, I was talking about the food.
That was good. That is good. I'm still eating it.
But washing it down with milk just makes it so much better.
Look at this jump animation.
You should have seen it in the early demo of this game on the base PS4. It was like the animation was like 2 frames.
What? Why?
The whole game actually, I think, just slowed down to like a very, very low frame rate.
Jeez.
Even the final build on a PS4 Pro couldn't get it steady 60.
They've got Kingdom Hearts to work off of. Why are they having any problems?
Can't keep up with
I
this
guess
guy.
the better question is, why isn't Kingdom Hearts
First the
having
Crown
any problem?
City, then Hammerhead, then the Royal Tomb?
His nickname should have been Core the Restless. Somehow not as catchy as Core the Immortal.
Making it out of Insomnia only
Core
adds to
Mortal.
his legend.
Well, fortune favors the bold.
Oh, isn't this where we just had that quest?
The wise make their own
Looks
luck.
like we're
You
that.
think it's a coincidence he's made it out of all
we
those
fought all the
battles
soldiers,
alive?
You got the drain lamp.
Hey, Noct, are you sure it's a good idea to take him head on?
Okay, I'll swoop in from behind instead.
Ah, good
What are you
idea.
talking about?
I'll just follow your lead.
Don't let me down.
Last thing I need now.
Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
They're just birds. Ignore him.
Want some? Wonder what drew him to the Royal Tomb.
Morbid curiosity. The makings of Lucis. Only one way to find out.
They're the type of birds that aren't going to ignore you.
No, they're just done. They got
Why does this music keep making me think of Metal Gear Solid?
Fit for royalty.
because that's how
Let's
Metal
go
Gear
in
Solid
and find the
starts.
Marshal.
It keeps on saying press X to do things. If I press X and I jump.
Marshal. At last, Your Highness.
Yeah. Wanna tell me what I'm here for?
The power of kings passed from the old to the new through the
The
bond
power
of
of kings
souls.
compels you.
One such soul lies before you. To claim your forebear's power is your birthright and duty as king.
My duty as king of what?
Now is
successfully
not the
pulled off
time
a
to
plural
question
possessive.
your calling. A king is sworn to protect his people.
And yet he chose to protect only one prince. Was that his calling? Forsake the masses to spare his own son?
How long will you remain the protected? The king entrusted the role of protector
Yeah,
to
this is
you.
good.
Entrusted it to me.
Glad you liked it.
Then why didn't he tell me that? Why did he stand there smiling as I left? Why? Why did he lie to me?
Because he didn't want you to stay and die too, maybe?
That day, he didn't want you to remember him as the king. In what time you had left, he wanted to be your father. He always had faith in you, that when the time came, you would ascend for the sake of your people.
Guess he left me no choice.
ice sword?
I think they smash somebody's windshield to get that sound effect.
The power of kings goes with you, Your
Why
Majesty.
bother with the fake treaty?
Why bother talking about it? Trespassers in our own lands.
Yeah. The price of losing the war.
But cost HP to wield. That seems like a lot of penalty. I guess this quest is done. I'm stuck in here.
That's not the only power your forebears left you. Your journey's just begun. Another tomb lies close by. I suggest you head there next. There are tombs scattered across the land. All are on dangerous ground. I'll go with you, for the time being. Not only to help, but to get a measure of your strength.
So, just how many of these powers are out there?
There are 13 known royal arms, each enshrined at a royal tomb, though we know the location of only a few. I've enlisted the help of the hunters. They comb the land in search of the lost tombs.
Where's the one nearby you mentioned?
Keekatrick Trench. We know there to be a crypt, deep inside the tunnels.
Tread lightly.
I am not into wildlife. More of a pet guy.
Stop bitching, start killing.
Focus not. Your enemies have the battle.
There's so many of them.
You
Oh,
haven't
they're
lost
dead.
your edge one bit, Marshal.
Still got an edge at any rate.
It looks like I just have a new party member now. I have a new party member now. He's got more health than the rest of us combined.
Where'd he come from?
Long years ago, we
That
waged a
crypt?
fierce battle here against the Empire.
Paul said, hey, I'm
It all went to
Yeah.
ruin. And after that, the Empire moved in like it owned the place. No orders for me?
This shouldn't require much strategy.
How do we get through all that?
Taking that on, or some getting behind. Choice is yours.
No quarter! You're on fire today!
No big deal.
This one's just for you!
Outstanding!
Yep. You rang? Stomach's rumbling.
Let's wrap up this rumble and get some eats.
The Logitech armor. Dangerous.
This particular model poses somewhat dangerous.
Marshal, you'd have to be pretty badass to take that down, right?
Think you're up to it? Let's see what you can do.
Whoops.
Never mind. Focus on the battle.
Yeah. Can't stop now.
What can I say?
Prompto, you alright?
Yes, sir. I'm fine, sir.
What's the plan, Ignis? Prepare ourselves for the long haul.
How about Everlord no?
Wow, the color's amazing.
Here's where we go our separate ways. Take this key. It unlocks the doors to the other tombs. Seek them out and lay claim to the power they hold. You'll need it.
And what will you do?
Keep an eye on the Nifs. Find out what they're up to. But you should focus on your own task.
Showtime.
I will. Take care. Here we go.
Keep it real, huh?
Huh? Look!
There's a door.
What is this place?
It appears to have been a shelter.
People lived here?
Those seeking refuge from war, most likely.
Wars. Huh. What are they good for? Wonder if anyone's still living here. Huh. What's this? A cable. Wonder where it leads.
We can follow it and see.
None that I can think of.
You can make biscuits with them.
I could. I usually don't. I'm in a
Don't like the
dungeon
look
now.
of that ceiling.
Yeah, long overdue for some TLC.
Sure hope it holds up.
It's just a cave.
Just a cave, not a dungeon.
I can feel eyes on us. The second we turn our backs, bam!
Quit being a wuss.
I hate this kid.
No good. It's locked. Hello? Locked. Total shocker.
Hey, if something's worth locking up.
It's worth seeking out.
Ever wonder if people, like, died here and their tormented souls just sorta, maybe...
What is it?
I don't know.
Whatever it is, it's playing with us.
Hey, wait.
What?
Need to brace for this. Okay, I'm gonna count to 3. On 3, you open the door. Got it? All right. Okay, here I go. 1.
No good. It's
You're
locked.
joking, right? Hello? Dude, did you hear anything I
What?
said?
Did you say something?
Nope.
Locked. Let us find another way.
Oh yes, let us do.
It came from there.
What?
Did you just absorb a bunch of spells?
I think so.
This is Final Fantasy VIII.
I got a sword
What is
that
it now?
is very strong, but uses my HP to do damage.
Wow, I don't like that at all.
Nope. That seems to be the major gimmick of the game. I'm only here in this dungeon to get another weapon that does that same thing.
Above us!
Look out!
I guess if there was some mechanic where you recover your health during battle, that would be a cool feature. But it's always a balancing act between damaging yourself and hurting the enemy and healing yourself.
That's what Spectre Knight was
What
like.
is it?
That wasn't there before.
Please pick up the item that's right next to you.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
Are you using ice?
If possible.
There's no room to swing a sword in here.
feel like you're having trouble getting the camera to point at the action.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No
I
use
just
hanging around here.
kind of press buttons and hope things work out for me.
First time through here, right?
Looks it.
Next time you get to a stopping point, you want to switch over to Sekiro?
Yeah, I guess maybe after this dungeon.
Alright.
No telling how long this dungeon is going to be.
A dead end.
I could have sworn.
Pick up the item right in front of you. That was up.
Be nice to brighten things up in here.
You do regenerate HP when you're outside of combat.
You're generating it right now, too.
Now I'm regenerating it very quickly.
Very unslowly.
So it's actually what you want in small fights like this. I did pick up this item over here, right?
Yeah, if you know you're gonna kill the enemy before you even run out of health, then it's definitely good to switch to that weapon. So you just customize which of the 4 weapons you're carrying on
Yeah.
your quick slots?
I've got that ice sword, the drain lance, a 2-handed sword, and the fire spell.
Why do games love to do this? Where you tell it to, you have to fit through something narrow, the camera zooms way in on you, and you like slowly crawl through something. It's like
I
ever
know.
since Tomb Raider 2013. I think it's probably just loading. Probably masking some asset loading. It's a shame they couldn't remove that from the PS5 version when it's got the SSD.
Different door,
Load
same
things a lot
story.
faster.
No luck. You're either.
Well, it's a bit more engaging than the overworld, I guess.
A little bit claustrophobic though.
Yeah. The annoying thing is that when I don't oh my god, please move. When I don't press
Wait,
the
hear
sprint
that?
button, I go super slowly. Yeah, like this.
Ooh, this looks promising.
Wait, where's your new party member?
Sort of
Stay
way.
sharp.
He already left.
So you just showed up for 5 minutes and then he
He-
pissed off?
He killed a couple of things for me.
So he wasn't a real party member, it's just a temp.
Yeah. And besides him being strong, I don't know anything about him.
That's weird.
Yeah, I thought this seemed like the kind of game where you just stick with the
We got
Yeah.
Although I think the style of game
Yeah.
would work well with the Final
All right,
Fantasy
hey,
IV type
punks.
of party.
Me? Yeah. Can't
Where
stand them.
You're always
Same
losing
here.
your whole party and
Icky.
ending up with other people, and then sometimes you go back to the old ones.
Yeah, it might. The fact that I'm just stuck with these guys, though, kind of gets me, Mostly because I don't care
Yeah.
about any of them.
You don't get time to miss them when they're hanging out with you all the time.
Nope. I definitely will never miss any of them. This place is big. Could you move, please?
How many times?
Enough talk. Time for some action.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Zero talk is this playlist.
She's too pretty to be Twilight.
You've got great skin. How is that pretty?
That's just that seems to be a problem
Our
for you.
best still isn't good enough.
Now
Yeah,
with that
great
attitude,
skin is kind of a problem for him.
So their spider legs are okay?
Well, I mean, they both have spider legs, so you're judging comparatively. You got one or two.
Please use an item. When I press the use item button, I expect you to use the item. Wow, this is...
Ride 'em, cowboy.
Okay.
What kind of game is
Power 40s.
tough to get a hold of a health bar.
What are you doing?
How much health does she have right
Not much.
Okay, I see it. It just pops up for a second. It's always painful.
That's that.
It's over.
There's no use hanging around here.
I don't know if I should care about exploring all the side stuff or not.
So what did you think of the 2D Metroid trailer that came out?
I can't wait to immediately buy it, play it for exactly one afternoon, finish it, and then complain that there aren't enough Metroid games.
And never play the game again.
I'll probably never play it again, yeah.
I feel like they treated it like a bigger deal than it looks like it is. Whoa, it's been almost 20 years since we made a 2D Metroid.
If
Well,
you cared...
only if you don't count the Metroid 2 remake.
Ooh, what are you?
And the game looks a lot like Metroid 2 remake, just on Switch. And I don't like the way her new suit looks, and I don't like that stupid invincible robot that's chasing her. I don't think that's an interesting plot.
That's basically the plot of Fusion again. Did he have sunglasses there for a second?
He was a badass for just a second.
So Noct borrows the old king's powers.
More or less. At this rate, he'll soon rival his father's legacy.
The copycat king.
Out of line.
Well, what's it like?
Like I've got some tricks up my sleeve.
No need to put on a magic show for us.
But it never hurt to practice.
Wait, what? You got a new power?
Got a new weapon.
Engine blade.
Got a new weapon somewhere. Whoa. She's got a lot of attack power.
Damn.
Almost 600 as opposed to this weapon, which is a bit over 100, and still my strongest weapon. So I think it's worth the extra... the extra damage, even though it damages me. Oh. I guess I'm done here. So is there a save? Oh, right, there's two options here. I can't save.
I guess you have to go outside.
Oh, I'm going outside. I want to save here. I'm getting a phone call on this Final Fantasy game.
Finally picked up. Thought I'd lost another
What a
king.
fantasy. Imagine if
busy
we had
building my
phones that
arsenal.
you could just carry
Good to
with you
hear.
like that.
I have a task for
Imagine.
you. The Empire's begun construction of a new base along the road west to the sky. I need you to put it out of commission. If left unchecked, it will cost us access to the west and all the royal tombs that lie beyond. I believe you've
Oh,
met Monica.
that was janky.
She can fill you in on the details. Go
Did
see
they
her.
just spaz
What's
around
up?
on you?
Yeah.
People to see, bases to burn. Let's go see Monica at the outpost.
Can you hit somebody with your axe before we go?
Come to think of it, we did spy
Might
on
take a
our
while
structure.
for me to find someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard to miss an ominous thing like that.
So are there
Ain't gonna be
monsters just
easy
wandering
taking down
around, or
old
is it all part of
strongholds.
Can we
are they all
really
part of
do this?
quests?
The Marshal believes we can.
There were a
or he
couple
wouldn't
of
have
birds
asked us.
wandering
But
around.
first things first.
Right. Let's head back to the outpost.
Look where you're going!
Didn't mean to do that.
What's where you're going? Today, are we knocked?
Not on my ship. Knock it off.
Knocked it off. Okay, can I save now? Yeah. Oh.
Any button, they all retaliate.
Did I do it?
It still says level 3 on that slot. Oh, Now it does not say that anymore. That's the one.
3.5 hours. So I've doubled my playtime with this session. I had more fun this time than last time.
Is it better than Secret of Mana?
Oh yeah.
I mean, how could it not be? The game's awful. Just wait. I'm gonna rip into that one.
We already have.
Yeah, but I want to make a video dedicated just to ripping that game apart.
Like, what good can you say about it? It looks ugly. The plot is worse than the most NES games I've played. The one draw is that it's an action RPG with the action actually taking control away from you. That the spellcasting is worse than the first Dragon Quest game.
It's an action RPG where you don't get the benefits of an action RPG. You still have to get hit by unavoidable attacks, and you still have to worry about your attacks missing even though you didn't fucking miss. And it's even worse because you don't even know if did I miss or did the game miss. It just kind of just stabs out and does nothing, and you're like, what's happening? There's no communication.
There was a lot of what's happening going on there, and the fact that it's not a turn-based RPG takes away from all the things that makes turn-based RPGs engaging. You can't like optimize each move because you're just pressing the attack button and hoping it hits. And if you want to cast a spell, you still have to slow everything down to get to that spell, which isn't any better than just picking it off from the menu. So I don't know what the point of that game is.
The point of that game is fuck you.